Hi everyone, my name is Kristen Mogavero, and I'm currently a library media specialist at John F. Kennedy High School in Belmore, New York, which is on Long Island. So the objectives for this video are that peers will describe the presenter's interests and personal characteristics by viewing the video presentation. Peers will reflect on the presenter's reasoning for becoming a library media specialist. Peers will identify at least one interesting fact about the presenter, and peers will analyze why the presenter chose a specific teacher/coach as the best teacher they've ever had. So a little bit about me. As I said, I currently live on Long Island, New York, in a town called Long Beach, which it is actually on a beach. I have a nice view of the water. The picture on the right is my classic first day of school selfie, although this year was a little bit different because this is my first selfie as a library media specialist and not as a biology teacher, which I've been in the role as for the past 5 years. The picture next to that is of my girlfriend and myself. We've been together for about 4 years, and we met when we were both in school in Boston. And big event in my life, just about 1 week ago, I adopted this little guy on the top left. His name is Mako, and he is a rescue from Texas. So my life has been a little hectic the past week taking care of this guy as he's staring at me make this video right now. And one last thing about me is that I'm an avid outdoors person, and typically you'll find me in the water surfing. So in terms of my education, I graduated from Boston University in 2013 with my Bachelor's of Science in Biology Education, after which I taught biology for the past 5 years along with some other sciences. Last year, I actually graduated with my MS from UAlbany in the online program for curriculum development and instructional technology, which is partially what led me to become a library media specialist. So why did I make the switch from a classroom teacher to a school librarian? This is a question that a lot of people have been asking me lately. They say, oh, don't you miss science? Don't you miss traditional classroom teaching? But I think that this graphic on the right-hand side really sums up why being a library media specialist in a school really appealed to me, and why I've decided to make this switch. So being able to wear so many hats as a school librarian is very attractive to me because it's constantly keeping you on your toes. So you still have that traditional classroom teaching role, but you also have a role as someone who can help inspire a love of reading in all students. You're also kind of a role model for students, someone that they can go to, a positive influence on them. And then specifically in my school, we have a very strong science research program, and the school librarian has a great partnership with that program in promoting research skills that will be really important for students who are interested in pursuing research later on, or really for any student that is considering attending college. So the best teacher/coach I've ever had, I actually chose a coach because I think it's still a teaching role here, was my college lacrosse coach named Liz Robertshaw. And while I have many stories about Liz, I think the one that is the most telling is that when I was in high school and I was pursuing playing Division I lacrosse, I unfortunately got injured my junior year of high school, which was a really big recruiting year. I broke my collarbone, so I was very down. I didn't think that I was going to be able to be recruited by the top schools that I was looking for. But one of the first times that I spoke with Liz, she really instilled confidence in me. And she told me that even though I wasn't where I needed to be at that exact moment, that I was injured, that she knew that together we could do great things and that I would become a leader on the team. And I ended up attending Boston University. We won the America East Conference. My first year there, was a starter. So really, she's really just a positive person, always seeking out the optimism and the positivity in every situation, even when I was injured and unable to play. So one word to describe me, I chose the word ambitious. I really am never too happy to settle for anything. I'm constantly searching for ways to improve myself or improve upon something that I already know. So in the classroom, this really applies to me constantly tweaking and innovating and changing my lessons. So, like, most recently, an example would be that I've really pushed using breakout EDU kits to create more engaging classes and kind of sharing that with other teachers in my department and in my school. And the last thing, one fun fact about me is that when I was younger, when I was in high school, I was actually on the junior Olympic luge team for the United States. So in the winters, I actually moved up to Lake Placid, New York, and I trained and I stayed at the Olympic Training Center, and I got to work along with a lot of other great athletes, some of who have now won medals, which is very cool to see. Okay, thank you so much for watching. So as a quick little formative assessment, you can write an email to a friend or family member describing the presenter of this video. Be sure to include some of the presenter's characteristics, important life events, and their aspirations for their professional career. And I look forward to working with you all this semester. Thanks for watching.